Hey, what's up you guys? It's Gazette, don't forget! And welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience of how I got into UT Austin. A little overview, I'll be going over all my stats, such as my SAT scores, my GPA, all my AP classes I took, my extracurriculars, and PSA. And of course advice along the way. So, let's get into it. Spoiler alert, I was lucky enough to be automatically admitted into UT since I was top 6% of my class. But don't click away, I have tips and tricks from other YouTube videos just like this one, and advice I've learned throughout the year from UT events. Also, both videos that I use from other UT students are referenced in the bio. Also, I haven't gone to UT yet, I'm going in August. Now, please enjoy, take notes, and hey, if you're scared to graduate, scared for the future, or stressed the heck out, this one is for you. Let's go. Part 1, the basics. So when I was applying for colleges, I applied through Common App. Now, I highly recommend this since for me, it was easy and easy to understand, but I'm not sponsored, so I can't force you. Most applications open August 1st, so that's when I did mine. You can be an early bird and get your birds in a row by doing your free responses before August 1st, but some application processes change from year to year. Like for example, I'm a UT dance major, I know, super studious, and the application process was completely different from the prior year. Talking about majors, each major has different requirements you need to complete, things you need to submit, and some are more competitive than others. My advice, go head first into your major that you want to go into. If you need to change it, save that for future you. Don't make things complicated. For double majoring, if you choose to do so, you cannot double major until after your freshman year. You need to complete 30 coursework hours at UT, and if you're a transfer student, the same applies. Now, I like this way of double majoring since you can get your feet wet and truly decide if you want to double major. Part 2. What are the easiest things to do on your college application? Some of the easiest things to do on your application, get them done and get that stress over with, is application fees and letter recommendations. As of 2027, the application fee for domestic is $75 and for international students, $90. Not much advice for letter recommendations, just make sure to ask teachers who you like and more importantly, who like you to write you one. Part 3, all my stats. Before we go over my stats, I want to go over a few things. Make sure you're a well-rounded student overall, make sure you're getting to school activities, clubs, leadership opportunities because grades aren't everything, and those are just as important. Do not just be a few numbers on your report card. Show your interest in and out of school while also being a good student. Now let's talk about my grades. Throughout high school, I took 7 AP classes and tests. Now some AP classes were not offered at my school at the time, such as AP Human Geography, so I did not take them. The less AP classes offered at your school will be the less you have to compete with your own class. Now some AP students were crazy enough to take AP classes that weren't offered at their school, but that wasn't my cup of tea, but don't let me stop you. Now, here are the classes I actually took and I'll be listing them all out with the scores I got on them. First I did AP World History, then I did AP Chem, then I did AP Environmental Science. I'm not going to say that I did, it's annoying. Then I took AP Pre-Cal, AP Lang, AP Lit, and AP Gov. Now, you'll see my scores are 3 to 4s, no 5s. But can I be honest with you? You don't need 5s. 5s buff up your application, but for college credit for classes, you only need like a 3 to 4, at least for my classes. And it's kind of sad because the class that actually needed a 4 on, I got a 3 on the test, and then the classes that I got a 4 on, I only needed a 3 to get that college credit, and don't look too much into that. Am I saying not to strive for a 5? No, absolutely not. Reach for the stars. But I was just a little too busy with my extracurriculars, which I'll go over later, to focus too much on getting 5s. I just wanted to pass the test. Which you should be more motivated than that, to do more than pass the test. Moving on, my GPA unweighted was 3.6 and weighted 4.8. I got high A's in all my classes, and I only took 1 on-level class to avoid. The average UT SAT score ranges from 230 to 1500, and the average ACT score ranges from 29 to 34. Now, I did not take the ACT, but oh boy did I take the SAT! I took it around 3 to 4 times and didn't study once. I eventually ended up with a score of 1120 once I realized I would have to study to get a better score. Obviously, don't take after me, some people get into UT with their SAT score, and some people even get scholarships from high SAT scores. but life was stressful at the time and I was already automatically admitted, so I didn't worry about it. My ranking. Now, my school was a little small, so I was 11th out of my class out of 267. This is optional, but you can submit your resume on your college application. Now, since I'm an unemployed queen, I submitted my dance resume, which included my dance experience, awards, scholarships, etc. If you would like to include a resume, talk about your extracurriculars, your internships, work experiences, awards, and volunteer hours. I would just include a resume just to show that you went the extra mile, and you never know if they're on the fence of letting you into college. Overall, give them every chance to accept you into college. Part 4. My extracurriculars. I will quickly go over my extracurriculars since I can't give much advice on them. I was on my high school drill team / dance team for 4 years, where 3 years I served as dance officers, 2 years as second in command, and my last year as colonel top position. I was in varsity theater for 2 years, so I had to try out to get into that. I was a dance aide for 3 years where I choreographed and taught middle schoolers how to dance, and also choreographed pieces for them every season. I also was at a studio team throughout my entire high school career and since I was 3. You can see my extracurriculars reflect my major, dance. I would recommend doing this since you can get some knowledge and go in the field, and also strengthen your major choice. I did not do NHS, National Honor Society, was a class officer, or in student council. Do I recommend doing these? Yes, especially if you're not automatically admitted. Writing advice and the essay. Dun, dun, dun. So far we have done what I call the easy part of the application. Input the numbers, input the letters. Now it's time for the essay. What's so scary about it, for me at least, is that there's no format for the essay. But for short responses, it's usually just a paragraph. For the short response, if given the opportunity, brag. Not only about yourself, but about the college too. Don't be narcissistic or cocky, just show all the amazing qualities that you have to offer. Stay true to yourself, and don't be afraid to show all the amazing talents and things you can do. When bragging about the school, be specific. Reference a program you like, traditions you admire, and just act like you know what you're talking about. Now, let's talk about the essay! Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it's actually not as scary as it seems. I promise. I wrote most of mine next to a beach on my phone. So here's some helpful tips that I use and that you can use too. Number 1, for your essay, pick one thing to talk about. It can be a concept or something that affected your life negatively, positively, whatever. But just make sure you stay and stick to that one topic. Your essay is short, only 630 words. Don't spend those words getting base level with several topics when you can deep dive into the one topic you're truly passionate about. A few things I would steer away from talking about is sickness, whether it's you or someone else you know, in your family, friends, whatever. Death, same thing, and any accomplishments or awards you got through your extracurricular activity. These topics are just commonly used. You don't want to be a copy and paste essay. You want to be original with your own original experiences. The format for the college essay that is most commonly used, and one I use personally, is talking about one thing, how it affected your life, and how you overcame it. It shows your dark times, your strength, and your ability to grow from negative experiences. I explain my one thing as a metaphor, and I explain the metaphor just as much as I use the metaphor. If you want to take the metaphor route, I would give the essay a read, and if you haven't read it already, make sure you look it up. It is a good reference for metaphors and overall to what to put on your college essay. Also, start with a good hook. Grab the reader's attention and make them curious from the first sentence. For example, mine was, I watched my friend kill people. You're curious, aren't ya? My biggest piece of advice for the essay, and please pay attention if you're not listening because this is the most important thing I'm going to tell you, be vulnerable. The people looking at these essays are so used to people safeguarding their feelings. So be vulnerable. Show how you were hurt and how you grew from it. It wakes them up, and it also gives them a small window into your world. Whether it was people's actions against you, a mental crisis, anything, be vulnerable with it. Allow the graders to get a chance to know you. This is one of the only parts of the application process where you can truly show who you are as a person. Don't waste it. I find myself rereading my college essay and tearing up. Tear at the admissions heartstrings, not because it's just so sad, but explain how you overcame that hardship. If you want me to show my college essay, please, please, please let me know in the comments. I would be more than happy to share. And my last piece of advice for the college essay that I can give is, after you're done writing it, let someone look at it. It's always beneficial to let another pair of eyes look at your piece and see if there's any grammar or punctuation mistakes. because I know I had some. I let my older sister look at it for some points, but if you really need specific advice, go ask your English teacher. I know it can be awkward and weird, like I literally met mine 2 months before I showed her. We were just looking at the page with my literal guts and heart poured onto the page. I'm just like, alright, help me please. English teachers are here to help. Believe it or not, mine helped me see things I would have never been able to see. And you feel so much better knowing that a pair of professional and sharp eyes helped you make your essay the best you can be. Just don't let your English teacher change your entire essay. Some English teachers like to do that. My final advice. At the end of the day, all you can do is put your best application forward, hope for the best, and show everything that you are. The right school will find you. I know you must hear that a lot, but it's true. I mean, come on, you listen to me talk about university and yap your ear off for whatever minutes. You got this. So, whatever happens next, whether you get into UT or not, I am so proud of you for taking this next step forward into your life. So many students are terrified to take this next step, to go into the unknown, but you're 3 steps ahead, literally. I will leave you with one final piece of advice. Regret trying and failing, then regret trying it all. Take those risks, surprise yourself, and don't forget to be proud of how far you've come. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, please let me know how. And if you didn't know, this is my first YouTube video. I plan to make videos about UT when I start my freshman semester, so if you like this video and want more, subscribe. Enough promoting. It's been a pleasure. Ciao.